Now, in our study, among the 7 preliminaries, the 7th one, an introduction to Buddhism, taking refuge. If I myself am bound in samsara's prison, how could worldly gods save anyone? Taking refuge in the 3 jewels is the Bodhisattva's way. I am already trapped and confined in the inescapable prison of samsara, and further bound by the accumulation of karma, afflictions, and suffering. These are like iron shackles binding us tightly. And these worldly gods, who themselves have no freedom, no matter how powerful they may appear to be, who among them could possibly save individuals seeking higher rebirth and liberation from the sufferings of the lower realms and all the pains of samsara? Absolutely impossible. Taking refuge in worldly demons, these cannot protect us at all. So what kind of supreme object of refuge should we seek? We should wholeheartedly take refuge in what never deceives, that which certainly has the ability to save all beings, the 3 jewels that can free us from all fears of existence and peace. The 3 jewels truly can liberate us from the fears of this life and all future lives. This is what grants us liberation. This is the genuine act of taking refuge practiced by all followers of the Buddha. The main focus is on taking refuge. The Bodhikaryavattara says, the Buddha is the protector of all beings, caring for sentient beings with compassion, with the power to dispel all fears. Therefore, I now take refuge. The term protector of all beings refers to having compassion for all beings equally, without favoritism or bias. The phrase caring for sentient beings means benefiting those who have helped us, and those who have not benefited us, the power. Look, now, this author explanations, the Bodhikaryavattara, I don't know what he's thinking. Other places don't do this. The term power indicates that one has already freed oneself from all fears. Ability to dispel all fears refers to possessing the skillful means to rescue others, helping them become free from fear. If one possesses these 4 qualities, only then can one truly be considered worthy of being an object of refuge to sentient beings. None but the Buddha possesses all these qualities perfectly. As for Mahabrahma and other worldly deities, they completely lack these. Therefore, only the Buddha is established as the supreme source of refuge. The authentic Dharma taught by the Buddha, as well as the Sangha who followed the Buddha's path, the 3 jewels, also be objects, as in the 70 verses on taking refuge. The Buddha, the true Dharma, and the Sangha are the refuges for those who seek liberation. It's also in words of my perfect teacher, although taking refuge has many benefits. To summarize, as stated in the compendium of the Prajna Paramita, this isn't found in that text. Maybe from another Prajna Paramita text, it might be found in that source. If one possesses the merit of proper refuge, even the 3 realms become an insignificant vessel. But this is often quoted in others. The merit of taking refuge is vast. Without sincerely relying on the 3 jewels with genuine faith, it is impossible to generate such profound merits. The faults of not taking refuge are exactly the opposite of these merits. Without taking refuge, there are many faults. The specific and common trainings related to each of the 3 jewels should also be learned in words of my perfect teacher, the Great Chariot Commentary on Resting in the Nature of Mind, and also other authoritative treatises. Additionally, Venerable Atisha also once mentioned this. Properly seek refuge in the supreme objects, your teacher and the 3 jewels. Venerable Atisha further explained that we take refuge in both the spiritual teacher and the 3 jewels, what we call the 4 jewels. What kind of refuge should we take? It should be with clear faith, longing faith, and sincere conviction. These 3 kinds of faith must be present. The foundation of sublime faith. Atisha realized refuge is the foundation of the entire Dharma. In places like Nyatang and elsewhere, he had all the monastics and lay people formally take refuge together. For this reason, many people refer to him as the refuge master. Some who love life release practices are called life release kempos. Some masters who love alms gathering are called alms masters. Do such titles exist? Probably. I'm just guessing. If you regularly engage in various virtuous activities with consistency, Venerable Atisha spent considerable time in Nyetang. There's a Tara statue there even today. In that region, he was very well known. To people of all stations, he would say, take refuge. Indeed, taking refuge is of paramount importance in the Buddhist path for us going forward, because regarding refuge methods, if speaking extensively, there are many rituals. But to put it simply, as taught in the Great Chariot commentary on resting in the nature of mind, and the guidance on the 3 virtues and 3 destinations, we can use a very simple approach to help people take refuge. Taking refuge is truly essential because being a monastic, it's becoming increasingly difficult to find suitable monasteries. In the future, monastics will likely face even greater challenges and obstacles. Many monasteries nowadays no longer accept elderly applicants. Regarding monastic life, on one hand, monastics are very happy and pure. It should be said that in this worldly context, as I mentioned yesterday, there are some who can live without laboring. Some of us have the opportunity to live this way. There is indeed this opportunity, but on the other hand, after ordination, there may be more inconveniences in various aspects. Therefore, it is extremely important to help as many people as possible take refuge. Encouraging others to take refuge brings great merit. As Geshe Putoa said, the great ocean of samsara is difficult to cross, and all its sufferings are hard to bear. In order to save our parents and other sentient beings, we seek other sources of protection, but none surpass the 3 jewels. For the benefit of all beings, there is nothing better than refuge in the 3 jewels. There is no teacher like the Buddha, no protector like the Dharma, and no field of merit like the Sangha. Here, field means field of merit. Therefore, I take refuge in the 3 jewels. Geshe Putoa also said, we fear the sufferings of samsara and the lower realms. We are all afraid of the pain of samsara and the lower realms. We need to take refuge in the supreme source of protection, the Buddha, the one gone beyond. As for taking refuge in worldly gods, like Maheswara and powerful Nagas, cannot serve as our refuge because they themselves have not escaped from samsara. After repeated contemplation, faith grows stronger. The mind stream becomes pure. Naturally, one receives blessings, generate conviction, and sincerely take refuge. Then practice the refuge precepts. All of our actions should completely accord with the Buddha's teachings. After becoming Buddhists, unfortunately, many now act in the name of Buddhism, but doing things harm the Dharma. This is very common. In this case, it's truly pitiful. Some of us don't even regard the Buddha's perfect wisdom as being as reliable as divination. Some people may lack sufficient faith in the Buddha himself. With fortune-telling and divination, we tend to place great confidence. Some merits and teachings spoken by Buddha, we may lack genuine faith. This makes some of us truly pitiable. It's as if the Buddha is considered less reliable than an ordinary fortune teller. We don't follow what the Buddha teaches. Yet when a fortune teller or diviner makes a prediction, we believe it without the slightest doubt. Furthermore, as Geshe Karongwa from the Rongwa region once said, because of my reliance on the 3 jewels, there is no one happier than I am. After we take refuge in the Dharma, we become the happiest of people. Geshe Jinewa also did this. In the region of Longshu, he enjoyed the greatest happiness, good fortune, and reputation. Other practitioners experienced the same benefits. Sometimes we, whether facing epidemics now or encountering in life various confusions and sufferings, we should recognize how fortunate we are to have the opportunity to ordain, to take refuge in the 3 jewels. This is the greatest treasure we can possess in our lifetime. Relying on the 3 jewels, then we will surely gain happiness, bliss, and reputation. As Geshe Karongwa said, only the non-deceptive 3 jewels, nothing else can be refuge. We should always take refuge in them. Furthermore, the Bodhisattva Togme Sangpo said, worldly gods and humans themselves have not yet escaped from all fears. They lack the power to save others, so we should know they cannot be permanent objects of refuge. So these are not permanent refuges. Rely on those who surely grant temporary and ultimate happiness. Therefore, take sincere refuge in the three jewels with deep respect and devotion. And it's said that refuge is the main practice of the path, the main practice of all spiritual paths. It's also preliminary practice, supreme in removing all path obstacles. For removing obstacles to both main and preliminary practices, there is no method more supreme than taking refuge. Togmi Sangpo himself put this into actual practice in his own experience.
Bandara